I get pleasure out of watching people eat the carnitas. Like their first expression is like, wow, you know?
Wow.
I'm not even eating it. I'm thinking, wow.
Yep.
Me siento muy orgulloso de eso, de que mis hijos sigan la tradición mía.
That's some bonita right there.
We're all family, dude. This just the beginning, dude. You guys are about to experience some.
I love family built businesses. Like it's just a lot of heart goes into the food. It's not like a franchise where they kind of just
Yeah.
follow a script. I love family built stuff.
Neighborhood.
That looks good.
¿Usted pensó que un día íbamos a llegar a este nivel?
No, nunca pensé que fueran a entrevistar así.
My name is Juan Carlos Acosta. Everybody knows me as Billy. To my right is my mom, Inocencia Acosta. To my left is Romulo Acosta.
El Momo.
El Momo. The
El
name of
Momo.
our restaurant is Carnitas El Momo is named after my dad's nickname. It's a family-owned business. We specialize in carnitas, which is pork. It's confit in pork lard. The three meats we use are pork butt, bone-in, pork stomach, which is the buches, and the skins, the cueritos. One of my buddies, Chuy, when he first came, he was like, dude, this is the fucking apocalypse. So I just stayed there like, the apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Right now we are in Boyle Heights, California. We're actually at their house. This is where I grew up. This is pretty much our home base. So we do everything here as far as prepping, and then it goes off to the truck.
Must be a very busy schedule just
It's
making food all the time.
$250 for a pretty loaded taco. It's not your average taco. They're loaded, dude.
If you made your Mama Fat's restaurant, what was the thing that you told me that you would make sure?
Listen, everything will be loaded.
Yeah.
Not one slice of cucumber.
Yeah.
Not one piece of little chicken.
Fats has a thing where she gets really angry where she spends money on a takeaway or like
there's
she goes
nothing
somewhere
there.
and there's not enough food
I can't
in
stand
the
it.
sandwiches or in the wraps. So that annoys you, right?
Yeah, I can't stand it.
So her resolve is if she ever makes her own one, she wants everything loaded, like
Mama
fat.
Fats.
Mama Fat's restaurant.
That's it.
To be continued.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it started. We gotta get the lard bubbling up. That's
Lard.
so hard too. This one here has about, I want to say 17 to 18 years.
Oh my God.
Los casos.
Santa Clara del Cobre, Michoacán. Cobre. Eso es el especialista para las carnitas.
And those pots are
Yeah,
massive.
Buen colorcito y todo.
So once the lard is at the right temp, we'll throw in the pork butt first. After we have the pork butt for about an hour, then we throw in the pork stomach. The skins go in last. They don't do this in Michoacán. Como mucha gente le echa que naranja, le echan leche.
My God, the
coca.
pot size.
No,
We don't use none of that. It's just
natural todo. Natural todo, naturalito todo.
Es el sabor de México.
Mexico.
this
Mexico.
just gives it that brown color and some.
That looks really good, well cooked. Like just the way it's kind of sizzling. You can tell
Not
it's
to
just done
bullshit
proper.
anybody, but I knew since I was a youngin' that my dad was doing something special. I just, even when I was like 6, 7, dude, I was like, man, this something like really good, you know?
Something special
Right now I'm
in
gonna
these.
poke it so that the stomachs get cooked inside. Poke them softly.
Secreto que enseñó mi padre, el amor que le pones al trabajo. La forma en que lo mueve desde un principio, le da vuelta, que debe de ser al tiempo exacto. Todos los condimentos se le ponen también. La huella con sal y todo eso. Eso es el secreto. Y mi padre fue el que me enseñó a eso. Él era carnicero en México. Y fue el que me enseñó a matar chivos y puercos, a hacer granitas y birria, barbacoa. Yo nací ya en eso.
Wow.
Cuando yo me vine para acá yo ya traía eso. En la mente ya sabía trabajar eso. Aparte de eso era soldador, welder, aparte de eso.
My dad, when he first got here, his job was welding, but he got injured. So due to the injury, he had to go back to his roots, you know?
Y poco a poco.
And now look at him.
Yeah.
Trayendo a mis hijos.
Everything in life happens
Y
for a
estamos ahorita
reason.
en esto.
Carnitas El Momo has been around for about 5 years. Prior to that, my dad's been cooking carnitas for 50 years.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm picking
Talk about
up whatever they
experience.
taught me, you know? I'm just trying to take it to another level. It's not about
Carry on.
Instagram for me. It's not about none of that. Like, I'm here to work. Like,
Well, I will say, like, obviously the older generation, they have the experience, they got the foundation of how to make an amazing, dish like this, but they're not going to be up to date with social media, how to market your company properly, how to get your company out there. And it's good that their son's really involved. It's a shame that he said he's not trying to kind of push it on the social media side, because I feel like if he did, that would really
Wider
push
audience.
it, wider audience, and
Yeah.
bring more traction. But then again, he's on Vice, which is one of the biggest platforms on YouTube, so they're obviously doing something right. But clearly, the food speaks for itself. If he does push it on the social media as well and take the younger mindset of marketing into consideration, he could take this even further.
Yeah.
hey, we're on a mission right now, you know?
Y con los amigos, cada 8 días, eso fue que
Got too big and it's like,
So he
alright,
used to
it's
go
a
to
charge,
work one
y'all.
day to some apartment complex y ahí vendía con una cubeta.
Ya lo pitó.
He says he was already kind of drunk, still selling carnitas. Es que yo me acuerdo, yo tenía como unos 9 años que me iba a cobrar. So my job was clean the casos after he was done cooking. And then I moved up from dishwashing to cutting the meat to prepping it to
Promotion.
slicing it to going with him, start charging, and then packaging food and cooking. That's how I moved up the ranks.
Worked up the level.
That's another
That's jokes.
cousin, Chris. He works with us. Yeah, that's the Molita King right there. Right now, I'm about to start taking out the pork butt. We ended
look how
up getting
saucy
into
it is.
Taco Madness.
Big, isn't it?
That was
Yeah.
our first competition ever. We ended up winning Best in Show. So
Wow.
from there, it just went on to another level. I studied how my dad worked it, and I kind of improved the areas where he was kind of lacking. And now with all the internet stuff, you can pretty much advertise for free, you know?
There we go. So he does
My
know
little
about it.
nieces trip out because they look at the Instagram, they're like, damn, Theo, you have 14,000 followers?
It's a lot.
How do you do that? I'm like,
Probably has
"Hard
even
work."
more now.
Yeah.
You know? I look at other people, yeah, they have like 80,000 followers, you know, but my thing is I would rather people come and try our tacos
Yeah.
and then follow us. That way we know if we're doing a good job or not.
Yeah.
But I think we're at another level to where we reached all ethnicities, you know? Asians, whites, blacks, they all come now.
What's your thoughts on tacos? Like this
I've
stuff?
never tried tacos.
Ah, okay.
Have you?
Not like this. I've had like basic tacos, but I've not had this level of taco. This is like proper
Yeah.
Mexican.
Made with love
Yeah.
taco.
But I've not tried this kind of taco.
You should try one day.
So maybe one day we might be able to come to El Momo's
Yeah.
and try some
Try it,
tacos.
Yeah.
So this here is the pork butt, burnt ends. It has a little bit of skin, some of the mix, but because the flavor all falls to the bottom of the pot, that's where all the flavors are, dude.
Oh, wow.
This is the creme de la creme. I get here like at 6. I don't get home till like 12 o'clock at night sometimes.
Damn.
A lot of work, sometimes 20 hours. If we have a concert, you're talking about a 24-hour shift.
Yeah, imagine how much
Imagine
money
my
they're
dad
making though.
worked by himself with my mom for such a long time.
Es necesario el trabajo para poder progresar. Si no trabaja uno, pues no progresas.
True.
So this is my favorite taco. This is the migajas. My dad's a master for sure, dude. And then I learned from a master, so that's what's dope.
All right, so the customer here ordered 2 mixed tacos. I like to always start off with the pork shoulder itself.
Let's see what the customers think of it. We'll get the
Put
facial
that as the
expression.
first layer. Pork belly, or what we call buche,
Uche.
is nice, tender, bit of a crunch to it, not so much. Then we top it off with the cueritos here. Onion, cilantro, and the green salsa with sides of lime. It's an awesome combination.
It looks nice.
Traditionally, we would just put a side of jalapeno, but that's kind of faded away a little bit. People love the toppings on it.
Look at that.
Which one? I'll go with the migajas because this is always my favorite. I bought from them for years, since like 2011, when they post up over there by my house on 61st and Avalon.
Loyal
And since
customer.
I work right around the corner, so it's easy and convenient for me to come over here, sneak away for like a good 20 minutes. Oh, hopefully my boss don't get me to watch it.
Washing it down with a nice cold Coca-Cola. That's probably the best thing for me. I love Coke. Like that.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness. That's it. Canitas are soft. Tortillas are delicious. I'm just really full right now.
Super delicious, man. I finished it in less than like 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
I can imagine just mad flavor,
Yeah.
mouth-watering flavor.
Well, right now I'm just heating up some tortillas for a pound order. I first drip them with some of the lard that we saved. So that's kind of what sets them apart, the tortillas.
I come from a very humbling home, and we use this as to help other people too, you know.
Raised by my mother in the gutter, not give a fuck, never had a brother.
Alright, Biggie Smalls.
We cut him up and we cut him, not giving a yeah. Started working full-fledged like after I got out of jail.
Oh,
It's
good
a
on
very
him.
positive thing in a negative background, kind of, you know, like it's not all lovely, you know, but right here it is.
Wow,
Mario,
there's chocolate
he
still.
doesn't
Chocolate.
manage that. That's my friend Mario from a long time. He's like a father to him. She's another helper here. We all grew up right here, like I said.
This is like a refuge for a lot of people, you know? Like doors are open to everybody. It doesn't matter where you come from, your race, you got money, no money, you know? They never let nobody walk out of here like being hungry, you know?
That's was embedded in me. Like people show up, have a sample. Oh, what? Like, for real? Like, yeah, have a sample.
So that's nice.
Once they try it once,
Yep.
they're coming back. I
They
tell
are
you.
definitely come back.
Que nos viene a pedir un taco, a veces dice la gente, tengo hambre, no tengo dinero. Claro que se les ayuda, se les da
That's
tacos,
nice.
se les da su soda.
Just one mula? Yeah, one mula, please. All right, no problem. Mulitas, first starting off with a tortilla, then you have cheese, then you have the meat, more cheese, and another tortilla. It's like our Big Mac.
Yeah.
Well, I've been helping them since high school, so that's about 16 years. I've been helping them
Wow.
on and off, but I've seen them grow from the beginning to what it is now. So I throw the onion on top. Sometimes I grill the onion depending on how they want it. Cilantro. And I just shut it. There you go. You have your molita like that.
Oh, that is layered. Just that sizzle just makes me hungry.
Being humble to everyone, working with people, no matter who they are. It just got us here that way.
Estoy muy orgulloso de todos mis hijos. Que le ayudan a la gente, a nuestra gente.
Oh, good for
Me
them.
gusta ayudar a cómo se ayuda también a ayudar a ellos. Ahorita no puedo hablar muy bien porque estoy enfermo, pero
Aw.
¿qué más puedo decirles?
He got a stroke this year in March.
Oh man.
It's been a rough road for us these past couple months, but now we still have him here, you know.
Hemos crecido, tenemos
Wow.
53 años de pareja, de
Oh my
casados.
god.
Tenemos 8 hijos. Nos viven 6. Y hemos luchado mucho por la vida.
That's why I feel like they deserve everything behind was El Momo.
Yeah, that's mad. I was gonna just what he said. Like, you don't know people's hardships behind the screen or behind what you see. You know, if you walk past their food shack, you'll just think, oh yeah, they're doing well, they're successful. Like, you don't know the hardship these people are going through, and that's what's keeping them pushing to, you know, have a better life. And that's why it's not always good to judge.
But this
We
is
don't
why
know.
they're being rewarded so much as well. Like, for example, they said they will never let anyone just go hungry. Imagine if someone went up to them and said, I have no money, can you feed me? They'll feed them.
They'll give
Like,
it. Yeah.
you get rewarded when you give kindness out as well.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Right now, they're so loving, not just because they're my parents, but they're loving to everyone.
Yeah, you can see that.
So I know El Momo is never gonna die out, and even if we're not rich or famous, I'm just gonna continue pushing, dude.
That's all you can do.
The wheels fall off, or I'm out of this earth.
Pues les queremos dar las gracias a ustedes por estar aquí, por su tiempo.
Y los invito a que vengan a probar las carnitas de lomo. Los que no lo hayan comido van a probar que es bueno.
We gotta go.
Esto lo puedo decir. Muchas gracias, Dios los bendiga siempre.